This ain't entertainment. This is a move. This is prophecy with a pulse. A soundtrack for the remnant. We don't just make music. We speak fire from the corners of the city to the gates of the kingdom. From survival to revival, from chemo chairs to dry bones rising. Yorelis Radio ain't just about beats. It's about power. Power to heal. Power to rise. Power to remember who we really are. We're street bred, spirit led, anointed with the oil of war and peace. We don't fold. We don't flinch. We go gangster on fear. We go holy on sickness. We go full of flames for the people of Yah. So if you're tired of dead religion, if you're done with fake healing, if your soul been searching for the real sound of heaven, you just tapped in. This is Yorelis, and this is the sound of faith on fire.
People receive their power. The weak shall rise as David. The house of David shall be as Elohim. Feeble no more, forgotten no more. They shall shine like stars in the heavens. Those who turn many to righteousness shall shine forever. My word shall burn like fire. My hammer shall break the nations in pieces. The lame, the outcast, I gather them. They shall become a strong nation. Vengeance is in their hands. Jacob a fire, Joseph a flame. The nations stumble in the blaze. Tremble, O earth, for my chosen shall rise, and the world shall know I am the one set apart, holy. Obey my word, preach, teach, know me. I am the one. The nations are damned. Mark my love, now feel my hand. I curse the curse, I bless the bless. I weigh the nations, I test the flesh. They touch my anointed, mark my flame. They burn my name, now reap the shame. Idols fall, their thrones collapse, my covenant stands. I take it back, my people, the reason my fight ignites. For my love is power, my hand is mine. I am the one set apart, holy. Obey my word, preach, teach, know me. I am the one. The nations are dead. Mark my love, now feel my hand. These nations blaze, but I blaze higher. My wrath is storm, my word is fire. They place destruction on their name. They sow disgrace, they reap the shame. My people hold to my might. Judgment rides on wings of night. You are my love, you are my fight. The lion roars, my hand ignites. I damn the nations, I reign supreme. My throne is justice, my love is war. For my chosen forevermore. I am the one set apart, holy. Obey my word, preach, teach, know me. I am the one. The nations are damned. Mark my love, now feel my hand. I am the one set apart, holy. Obey my word, preach, teach, know me. I am the one. The nations are damned. Mark my love, now feel my hand. From Egypt's chains to Babylon's fire, I raise the people, the world conspires. But the stone rejected has now become the head of the corner. I am the one. The shame they cast cannot match my might. The tears of my people I turn to light. Your mockery ends, your kingdom falls, for Yah is risen.
Shalom, shalom, Shabbat shalom. How? Welcome back to Rooted in Hebrew. My name is Mike, and Shabbat shalom, Sister Stephanie. I'm glad you made it in, sis. And today we was going to talk about this rising of a people in dangerous times. Period. We have the whatever issues we got going on here in the United States, we have it. We have issues globally when it's concerning people of color. But with all of that, we still continue to maintain. Now, should we fall back into fear? Not living. Now, we dug enough into fear. Now, this is that time of fearlessness. This is that time for us, that fearlessness. Hold on, let me move this. All right, this is what I'm looking for. This is what we should be looking for. Accepting this rising, but the world, or individuals, people, Gentiles, they're very concerned about what's going on here and in Africa. They're very concerned. They're seeing a shift that truthfully is going to affect them. They off the top, they already know it. When you've done so much dirt, you issued out so much hatred, you issued out so much deleting of lives, that it has gotten the Most High's attention. These are the days we're living in right now. We're seeing a judgment, a change in circumstances. When the Most High said that these curses that he put on his people will be reversed onto the nation. This is what we're seeing. We went through our tribulation, hard times. We was built for this. Shabbat shalom, Sister Van P. I'm glad you made it in, sis. I'm glad you made it in today. This is what we're seeing. We're witnessing this. Now, there was a time where people, us, that we did not want to be us. Everything about us, we looked at ourselves and said was a negative. Oh, I want a baby with some good hair. Man, please. Who told you you had bad hair? I want a light-skinned or a white guy. Who said your skin was bad, being black? The world said that. The world kept on talking it. The world kept on speaking it until eventually it took root. It took root. And it gained some strength. Now, with this awakening, oh, wait a minute now. This thing about being black, oh yeah. You got brothers and sisters are waking up to it, and they holding it dear, near and dear. They're starting to understand who they are and what is your purpose. Brother Shabbat Shalom, Brother Dave. I'm glad you came in, brother. This is what we're understanding. This is what we're seeing. We're witnessing these things. Oh, yes. You got people around here wishing now that they were, let's call it a color. They wish they was black. And it's going to grow. It's going to grow. Because what? There's nothing that's going to stop this rising. We seen a nation only on these two, only on this continent, and like I said this a while ago, on this continent, and as well as the African continent. majority of black leaders have been deleted in order for the Gentile nations to maintain their strength. They had to do that. I tell you, we are in a very, well, I mean, the time is dangerous. Yes, it's in dangerous times. But this here talking about falling back and fading back into what are they trying to do? In so many words, it does amount to slavery. And that's what this nation is trying its best to push us back to. I don't think we're gonna moonwalk back that way. No, we're not even trying to have that. We're not trying to have the conversation on that. But it would appear this is what they're getting themselves all geeked up for. They want to turn back the times to their better, glorious days. That's what they're attempting to do, or at least, what attempt? Let's go with attempt. But it's not going to fan out the way that they're thinking it's going to do. But they got the arrogance. They have the arrogance. Now, we do understand that there is a new system. Well, I ain't gonna call it new, but a change in system. I can say it that way. But at the same time, brothers, if we're recognizing that there's a system that is changing or evolving, brothers, I'm serious about this. This system and what it did and does, it has all the money, the control of all money, it would appear, and how money moves. So yes, that's going to be a measure of what's the word? Control. But my point of saying it is, brothers, and we need to move our own money. We need to move our own money. Shabbat Shalom, Sister Pinky D. We need to move. We need to have the in our heads. We need our own currency. We know how to move money. Think about that now, brothers. We know how to move money. We need to control the movement of our money. This is what the world, they know it. What? The trendsetters. We say what stuff is groovy. We say what is nice. We say, oh yeah, you got a beat. In the world, what do? They go with it. The fashion, it's going to start with who? It's going to start with us. We have the method, brothers. With this rising, yes, it's going to be dangerous because you go have your jealousy. The jealousy will be there until the Most High cleans it up. But we need to be concentrating on how we move our own money or formulating our own money. Outside of this system, we seeing what this system is doing. We are the method. And they're taking our method, brothers. They're taking our method. And it would appear, now I could be wrong about this. It would appear that they trying to find other minorities because they seeing that, well, this rising is not going to stop. So they need another people. I seriously believe this is the reason why they left the front and back door open last year. And they let the immigrants come in. They was looking for somebody to replace what is absolutely, you cannot replace us. We're going to be displaced. Greater Exodus. This is where they are hemmed absolutely up. This rising, brothers, it needs to be bold. It needs to be, we need to trample it while we're rising. You got to step on something to move forward. This is the reason why the Most High said, I will not totally abandon my people Israel. This is where the churches really don't want the members to know. Because they teach that Israel is done away with. They're no longer the Most High's people. But that one scripture will shut it down. But hey, they teach that the Old Testament is done away with. See, that's a method. This is the church that's doing this. But yet and still, they can continue to lie, teach a lie, and yet and still, this little small group of people continue to rise. They continue to rise. We have so many gifts, brothers. With this rising, we have so many gifts. It is absolutely unbelievable. You would think that a nation that's seen, well, I ain't gonna say seen, know of our history, and you will see, you have seen, all right, they will always progress. No matter what we did to these people, they overcame it. They will have to sit back and ask themselves, where do these people get their strength from? Where do they get that strength from? Why do they continue to move the way they move? But now Israel is done away with. But now we're not Israel at this time. We're Negroes, niggas, slaves. That's who we were to them. But yet and still, no matter how bad they beat us. All right, you can't read. You read, you go get some lashes. All of this stuff they did throughout the 400 years, they did. It didn't break the stride of the Most High for what he knew he was going to do for his people. Did it not? I tell you, brothers, that is a shift that the world do not want to. They do not want to entertain that. They're trying their best to fight it. If you take time out to look at some of the videos nowadays, everybody wants to be dancing with the rhythm. You gotta you have across the board, you have Asian, whites, and everything. Oh, they want to move like, they black. They want to keep in step. Where did they get that from? When we was being shot in the street, shoot, man, please. But when we came together, we had a good time. Listen to music, dance. This is what we did. And although being oppressed, and no matter where we was at, we made the best of a situation. That was not due to our own power. That was due to the Most High, because he said, I will not totally abandon my people Israel. But they had to have a measure of abandonment from the Most High. But it was not, this abandonment was not going to destroy that bloodline. That's one thing it was not going to do. The Most High was not going to do that. But you get these people, I tell you, you're right, Dave. Shh. And the world is going to realize, well, you would think, no. You know what? Let me go back on that. Because when it comes to the movies, music, sports, and inventions, the world will have to fall back. Well, I ain't gonna say I have to fall back. It will fall back. But this is the thing: the information that's been held back from the world. Now, all of these inventions and things of that nature has a black appeal to it, has black inventors to it. Now they're starting to understand something. Well, if they put that out there, hey, this black man created this black man did this black man did that, this black woman did this black woman did that, and they put that to the world, it don't take a rocket scientist to understand what the world gonna be looking at. It does not. But they didn't. They put that stuff, I don't know, put that on the back shelf. Matter of fact, under the shelf. Matter of fact, put it in the basement. We don't need them for them to know. And just like they stole the history of the Bible, they stole the history of inventions. Benjamin Franklin, get up out of here. If anything, he stole. And they good at stealing. They good at stealing. They taught us in school. Benjamin Franklin came up with how to do electricity or whatever. Yeah. Then as time went on, did not the Most High say what was done in the darkness shall come to the light? They faded us out on the invention side, as well on a biblical side. Now you let the world know, open up these books and let the truth reign supreme. They taught you you amounted to nothing, and we felt that way. This is going to be a very this rising brothers. This is a blow. This is a blow to them. Where they're accustomed to just coming in and taking what they wanted to and talk all smooth and everything with it, as if I was sent here by the Almighty God. And they were. They're God. And they did exactly what they wanted to do. You got brothers around here now telling you what herbs and everything that you can take to get rid of HIV and herpes and things of that nature. And that's it. And especially the brothers and sisters in the Congo. They have the teas. You cannot keep this rising down. The world can't do it. Yeah, they brought that they created that thing. They created that package. And they told our people that it was malaria. They was giving them a vaccine for malaria. And they was handing out that package to our people just to drop the population. You see how demonic that nonsense that they are? Now you see at the same time how the Most High said, I'm going to judge these nations. Because it just wasn't one. All of them sat down and conspired on that. Oh, but they wasn't counting on that package to jump. It hit Hollywood like a storm. That's what it did. It hit Hollywood like a storm. And then, our brother Sebi, Dr. Sebi. Oh, yeah. Oh, Brother Dave, what are you talking about? The devil's children? Brother Dave, we just sit back and let that stuff marinate in. You're going to have to say, no, y'all just like your father, the devil. The way you move, the way they move, the way they think. There was a program where they was talking about diseases and infectious diseases. They said, you know what, like monkeypox, they said it started in Africa. Kind of find out, starting in the European lands. They always try to downplay that continent. Syphilis nearby took Hawaii out. European. It derived from the European lands. Oh, you know, and then, shoot, Brother Dave, you know what they did to us? Our forefathers, you know what, a Tuskegee? And who was it? Bill Clinton came in and apologized for the actions of the United States. Ain't gonna tell us we nobody? Shh, all righty. Keep on talking that dumb stuff. We are the body. We are a people that people need to be like. That's who they need to be. When it's all over said and done, that's exactly who they need to be. You need to be like me. They having a problem with this. People rising up, dusting themselves off. They was trampled, now they standing up. Nah, They got themselves hemmed up. But like the Most High said, he was willing to heal or forgive, but she was not willing to. I mean, what? Let judgment run its course, and it's going to run its course. Let me do it this way, Dave. The number one state sponsor of terrorism, I give you the United States. Whoo! And it went, I mean, they tried that, I mean, on near about every continent. That's what you call a bully. And then they had the strength to put labels on people, countries. All right, like the label now we got with this awakening, what is the label that we, brothers? The label that they put on us is who? Oh, the black Hebrew Israelite. The Israelite phase out, but they want the black to reign supreme. Oh, this ain't no good. Black? Oh no, this is bad. This is what they put out there to move the world. And they never seen anything like this. They never seen, and I'm just using the color, black people wake up the way they're waking up. They never seen this before. Never seen it before. Now, don't get me wrong. Now, this awakening has woke up a lot of us in different, all right, and we can be on different platforms, and we still have what Yahushua was saying. You're going to have divisions within us. With this awakening, the scriptures clearly stated, some gonna be stumbled. All of this stuff is happening within this awakening. The last days are part of the awakening. Like I said, you take awakening. That's the title, period. Everything else is a subtitle. Everything else is subtitle. We woke up, last days. They seeing us rise. Brothers, I was gonna say something. I know I can't talk about that because that's something I'm working on. I'll leave that one alone. But with this awakening, brothers, we must continue our movement. You have brothers here that have this understanding. I ran up I did a live on TikTok, and this brother came on, and it seemed like he was upset because, he was like, you do know there's no salvation for Gentiles. I said, well, the scripture says something totally different. I said, the scripture said salvation came to the world due to Israel, sin, disobedience. And so I quoted that scripture. And I said, it didn't say Judah. It said Israel. I said, now, if you want to argue with that, I mean, hey, well, you know. So he went on and he started saying this. He said, no. It's just like, you don't think the Most High knows? The Most High told, what did he say? He said the Most High told Rachel it was okay for her to lie to Jacob about, not Jacob, Isaac. I was like, dude, show me that scripture. He says in the Bible. And I was like, show me that in the scriptures. And so he kept talking and talking. He talked all around. I said, man, look here. You're not going to sit up and tell me that the Most High sanctified a lie, because he hates the lie. The first lie ever told was by the devil. You cannot sit up and tell me that he authorized Isaac's wife to lie to him. I said, now, what you call it deceiving? The Most High told, it was already prophetically said that Jacob was going to rule. Whether they tricked him or not, what? They tricked him. That's what did the Most High tell this woman or his wife to lie to him? No. I said, brother, you're not going to find it in the Bible. So he faded himself on out. And you know what? There you go, Dave. Is that camp? But these camp big, Dave. These camps are they gaining numbers, and I'm just trying to figure out how in the world. And you know what? This is what I do, because I stay away from. I try to stay away from judging. I leave that in the Most High's hands. That's what I do, because right now, I've seen one camp saying that there is no salvation for them and things of that nature. But then they go say, yes, they go be there and they go be in the kingdom. I'm like, hold on now. They go be in the kingdom, but they go be slaves. And I was like, all right, okay. The scripture does speak about that. Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Sister Padia. I'm glad you was able to make it in today, sis. And so, I have never seen our people move so strongly. Now, like the Most High said, and at the same time, while we move, the Most High moves, because he is the one who is shedding light on a lying world. He is shedding light on a lying world. And the light, brothers, is bright. It's bright. The world can't keep up with this. They so frightened. You could just never sit in their faces now, because things are changing at a rapid pace. They can't keep up. They cannot keep up. Now, you want to go over here and mess with these people over here. You got this nonsense started right here. Now you want to run over here and mess with these people. Now you upset because a nation went over into the continent, Africa. So look here, man, y'all need to start fending for yourselves. Put a bug in the air. Hey, he's right. And they're coming into their own. This nation got itself in a very bad situation. This is what they got themselves in. Who is that? Who else is out there to blame? We built it. We built it. We maneuvered the money. Now the thing is this: if you maneuvering the money and you making the world go round, don't this picture look kind of funny to you? It's not Gentile that's moving that money around. It's you. It's us. But they controlling it. Don't you see the seat that Israel is about to sit down upon? This is the seat. Now, some may say, oh man, that's impossible. Shit, not living. It's absolute, and it's possible. And the possibilities is happening right now. We are not going to share. We're not going to share a system that they're building. We're not going to do it. It's just not going to happen. Now, their system, this is just my line of thought. They talking about all this. You can't buy or sell. That's their system. But we gonna be outside of that system. So, brother, we know we gonna be outside the system. So that's the time for us to really buckle down. You have, brothers, we have the map in our back pocket. It's flowing through our veins. We just need to use it. We still got this mindset that they are in power. No, if they was in power, they would not be this scared. This is a mindset. Shabbat Shalom, Zenobia. I didn't see that you came in, sis. I'm glad you made it in. We have that strength, mentally, spiritually, and brothers, all we got to do is put it into motion, physically. That's what we need to do. It needs to start somewhere. That's what it needs to start. This here, they got the power. Man, please. The Most High would not share his glory with no one. We cannot be in sin. Brothers, it would not be said that the Most High went into a system. He has already got his own system set up for his people. It's all about you believing it. That's what it's about. When you speak these things, brothers, it happens. They understand what, brothers, just like the Most High said, you have the power of life and death in your tongue. Is it not true? Now let's go with reality. You had Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, a lot of African leaders, and all the ones they felt was a threat, Medgar Evers. All of them that they felt that was a threat, what did they do? They knew the power of their tongue. They knew this. And they did right. They fed right into what the Most High was saying. But The nations knew, go start. You go these Negro go start developing a mindset. They had to delete them. They had to delete them. Sister Lenya, Shabbat Shalom. I'm glad you came in, sis. They had to delete them. That power of the tongue, the nation knew it. The nation had more faith than that. In that quotation at the Most High, because they said, "Hey, now we got to take them out," and they took them out. But what's happening right now? What's happening right now? When the world gets scared, it does outlandish things. And then at the same time, they bring in distractions. Brothers, let me tell you something. I don't too much like going into my what do they call it? Facebook account. Facebook just went to it's like it's a porn site now. It's like it's a porn site. And that is one of the biggest distractions there is. It's always got to have some peel on there talking about this man, this here, this man need this. That's all Facebook is about. That is a distraction. Brothers, if you look at Facebook back when, how can I put it? When C-19 was out, Facebook let everything on. During that time, think about this, brothers. That was nothing but a distraction. With all that stuff that was happening, it was a project. It was a project. They wanted to see, hey, will this work? And they seen that it does. All of this with this awakening, we going through all of this. A lot of people, matter of fact, was awakened around that C-19 when the government had everybody scared to stay in the house. People started reading their Bible more. Brothers starting to see, hey, wait a minute. And it's something how the Most High at that particular time was waking his people up. And majority of them, the Most High directed them to Deuteronomy 28. And they clamped down on it. They clamped down on it. I seen brothers and sisters transform their lives from Christianity to, oh no, these laws are not done away with. You talking about brothers and sisters, searching out the scriptures. And at the same time, during the C-19 era and the awakening, that awakening was it was a lonely road. It was a lonely road. But you know what? With that awakening, brothers and sisters did not give up. They kept on searching. Again, if they had to socialize over the media channels, that's what they did. And now, that road ain't so lonely no more. It's not as lonely as it used to be. You can walk up on another Hebrew real quick. I've been popping up on some. Majority of them are with some type of camp though. I will say that. They thought, well, brother, you need to come on. I'm like, no, man. I'm not too fond of camps. That's just me. That's just me. I'm not going to speak against them and things of that nature, but But we grabbed it. We grabbed it. They knowing that they cannot stop this. They know it's going to continue to rise and rise and rise, and they're going to continue to go deeper down the rabbit hole. That's what they're going to do. They're going to keep on digging deeper and deeper. There's a fear expectation that's upon them. It is absolutely upon them. And we, Israel, we got to continue to maintain it. They came out, Betty, yeah, you know what, brother? Even though we got all of this stuff here we dealing with, all the stuff that we dealing with. Now I'm gonna show you this video, and the area they were showing, I used to live in that area. It was like you know, they got a two-sided street, and then they got this, what do they call them? The little island, you know, grass. I forgot what they called them. But anyway, I'm gonna show you this video. Even though we seeing what's happening, brothers, and I mean, we all will have our tribulations. Everybody gonna have a tribulation. It's going to be different. Now our brothers over there in Tanzania, yeah, that stuff is ridiculous. Tree lawns. But this is a rising. This got to take place. These things got to take place. It got to. Because the world don't want to give up their seat. And they fighting it. It's just like Saul. He was after David. He had a vengeance to get rid of David. But his action was just like that of the nations. Saul could have sat back there and said, you know what? To the Most High, I am absolutely sorry. I repent. And he could have relinquished that kingship. And at the same time, show respect to David. He could have, moved in. David, this is what you need to do. This would be, or be obedient to the Most High. That's all he had to do. But he went down as a person that was trying his best to kill his brother. That's what he was trying to do. That's the same thing the Most High was saying about these nations. He is willing to heal them, but they don't want it. They do not want it. Now check out this. Hold on, let me do it this way. I forgot. Hold on, I forgot. Share screen. Let me see. Nope. There we go. Let me come back here. Let me do it this. Let me do it this way. Let me see what this look like. Oh, wait, where is he at? Right here. And what did I do? Hold on.
I've been sent dozens of videos, and I've spoken to more than 100 people inside Tanzania who've described absolutely horrific scenes that led us to evidence that civilians were shot
Hold on just for a moment.
by police.
This is what the police have done to the people.
Security forces were cracking down on protesters after
It's something I done wrong. Hold on just for a moment. Where's the video at, man? All right, hold on. All right, wait a minute. All right, hold on. All right, there we go. Hold on. Come on, man.
Disputed presidential election, we've been piecing together what happened using forensic analysis of videos, and I want to talk you through what we discovered about one incident in particular. Here, protesters run from the police. I've been sent dozens of videos, and I've spoken to more than 100 people inside Tanzania who've described absolutely horrific scenes that led us to evidence that civilians were shot by police.
This is what the police have done to the people.
Security forces were cracking down on protesters after a disputed presidential election. We've been piecing together what happened using forensic analysis of videos, and I want to talk you through what we discovered about one incident in particular. Here, protesters run from the police, shots ring out. The woman in purple, carrying a stick and a rock, is hit by a bullet in the back. You can see the hole in the fabric of her shirt here. She falls instantly. People try to help her. As she lies bleeding, more gunshots. From a video filmed on the other side of the road, we can see police are now positioned at the intersection around 100 meters away. A protester shouts profanity in their direction, and then a man is shot in the head. Audio forensic analysis of these videos confirms the gunshots that killed both of these protesters came from the direction and distance of the police position. The woman in purple died from her injuries in the street. She was 3 months pregnant and was a breadwinner for her husband and 2 young children, according to a source close to her family. These 2 lives lost are just a fraction of the blood shed across Tanzania over late October and early November as the government tried to stamp out the protests. The main opposition party says at least 2,000 people were killed during the week-long protests. The Tanzanian police and government have so far refused to confirm a death toll and dismissed the opposition's numbers as, quote, hugely exaggerated. They did not respond to CNN's request for comment for this story. You can watch our full investigation on CNN.com. I've been sent dozens of
That's the trouble of our people there. It is ridiculous. Shabbat Shalom, Sister Melody. I'm glad you made it in, sis. And then now, this is the thing, though. Now, with this rising up of people, the rising of us, we still got this trouble that we got to go through. Because trust and believe, the people that's making these decisions, you ain't gonna see their faces, but you gonna see you're going to see the people that look like me and you. They're gonna be the ones out there. They're going to be the ones. And they are. They talk about a political party and all of that stuff. Now, the government put it out there that December 9th, they are planning another protest. Huh. What do you think people are doing right now there? For the ones who do not want to get caught up in it, they're doing exactly what Yahusha said. They're fleeing. They're going to the country. They're going into the deeper into the village. That's where they're going in order to lengthen their lives, because they do not want to be part of this massive deletion and just throwing bodies on top of bodies. That brother I told you all about, his name is Cholo. I think they are writing him off as dead. Shabbat Shalom, Sister Kathy. They're writing him off as dead. His wife has not heard not one word from him. To which the policeman that shot him, they took him. You got to be some type of heartless person to be doing this and then just stacking bodies on top of bodies. And then they said that what Hydia told me from the news that the president apologized, and she said that the people that was doing that was foreigners. And so I was like, if they was foreigners, why didn't you send out your policemen to protect the people? I mean, that's the question I just had in my head. But the things that we see, but that was kind of kind of sad. It was sad to see that, the camera caught a bullet hole in that sister, and then eventually, she collapsed. Shabbat Shalom, Sister Cynthia. It's all over the world, Sister Kathy. It's all over the world. I tell you. Whew. But this is what, and the sad thing about it, this is what this place wants. It wants that. It wants that. But you ain't gonna see our black bodies laying down like that, not living. No, we not trying to entertain that. The last time they did something like that, brothers, they showed our brothers and sisters' bodies like that was in what they call Katrina. Oh yeah, brothers, like y'all may think I'm joking. I know, Dave. You go say Mike. You said it all the time. They always throwing us in front of the media. Whoo, Katrina. Oh, that's all. Everybody's watching the news, looking at all those black bodies floating around in the water, on top of the roofs. They knew. Oh, let's capture this. Let's capture this. The world wants to see these black people, and especially in need or begging. That's how they make their money. Brothers, my thing, put your own self in front of a TV or whatever and make money off of that. I ain't saying being lewd about nothing, but this is what they do. But that's one thing we're not even trying to entertain. There won't be no black bodies out here. You want a civil war? You will not have, no. We're not even trying to entertain that. This system, hold on just for a moment. This system, brothers, it's very sad to see what's going on. Now, mind you, what's going on in Tanzania, that has never happened. They never had a disruption like this ever before. Never. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, you know what now? You're right. They ain't gonna show that. They ain't gonna show that. No. Whoo. I tell you, it got people, you know what, like I said, I said this. This is just not hitting the churches. The Most High, like I said, he's allowing people to see. He allowing his people to see. That's what he's doing. Those doctors in history. Wait a minute, hold on, Sister Melody. Hold on. Let me see. Let me see. Boom. You know what? Let me tell you something. Everybody want to step out like they Superman. They want to step out like they Superman. Or we gonna go over here and shoot and do this here, and you doing dirt already. They always want to show up like they saving the day. Man, get up out of here. No, that's crazy. That is absolutely crazy. We're changing. We're rising. And I know with this, brothers, it sounds like it is absolutely impossible, but it's possible. And the sad thing about it now, the sad thing about this is the devil is he's really capitalizing on the flesh. Capitalizing on it. If he can pull it out, he's going to pull out that flesh. And then when you get the flesh, you get all of this type of nonsense like this, like what's happening in Tanzania. What's happening here in the United States. When they left the back and front door open, they knew exactly what was going to happen. Brothers and sisters, like I said, you can call them Democrat and you can call them Republican. They still got they still have one body. They still have one body. Sister Cynthia. Okay, I said Cindy. All right. Oh, it's written up there. All right. Off the top, Sister Cynthia. I've been saying that from day one. It was brother and Sister Kathy saying the same thing. We know them. We know their action. We can just nope. Y'all little y'all hands are in it. And trust and believe. There is a hidden agenda behind it. There's something behind this where the vast majority of them don't know. Now, if you really sat back and looked at and paid attention, you don't hear anything about civil war. You don't hear the talk like you used to. You don't hear the talk. I tell you, they are very concerned about us. They are very concerned. I tell you, this is just my encouragement, brothers. We move money. Yeah, the system that they got, it's a racket. They built that system. We maneuvered it. They built the system, we maneuvered it. Now it's time for us to really grab a hold to it, just like this awakening. We're not going to share the same system, brothers. That's one thing that's going to be a known. It's going to be we're going to know it. We will not share the system. That B system will be with the B system, because that B system is going to turn itself into an exclusiveness. That's what it's turning itself into right now. You're going to either be with this system or you go be outside the system. And for those that understand it, we're the ones that, oh, no, we're not going to be with, no. You're talking about buying and selling, and then at the same time, you want to dictate. That's what that system is about. You can't buy or sell, and then at the same time, they're going to dictate to you. In that system, this is where it is gravitating to. And we, at the same time, brothers, need to be gravitating towards one another, to the Most High's system. And we know, brothers, we have the know-how, we have the knowledge, we know what we can do. They put their system together to encompass the world. This is what the system seems like it's trying to do. It's trying to dominate the whole world. Now, you think that the Most High is going to tell us to come out of a system, that he cannot, I'm talking about a remnant of people. Let's go to remnant of people. And that he cannot supersede a system of Satan system? Please. We Israel. We built. We invented. Matter of fact, what we invented, they took it and turned it into evil. Internet, a brother. GPS, a sister. It's time to come out. You're right, Sister Cynthia. It's time to come out. And brother, when you get out and you understand you out, now you got to say, brothers, we need to, we're going to set up some type of system that all of us benefit. You may not be rich, but trust and believe you will have a roof over your head. You will have clothes on your body. You will have food to eat. And you will have Yahuwah to worship and give praise to. This system, this beast system, is all about what shines. What shines and what glitters. Oh, we made this very easy for you. Just walk to the sink and turn it on. Brothers, we can do the same thing. You right, Sister Melody? That's exactly what they did. Everything that we came up and invented, they perverted it. Brothers and sisters, this spirit of invention and coming up with it is still within us. It's still there. What you think you brothers? Let's just say, hypothetically speaking, that you living off grid. Do you think it's difficult for you to have some water coming to your house? Say, for instance, you found a stream of water. All you gotta do is look at the flow. How is the water flowing? How can I get this water instead of me taking buckets, going back and forth? All you're trying to do is see how to move that water to your facilities, to your home. Or do you need to build closer to that little stream of water? Because the water is going to serve as cleaning, boiling, what else? And serve as electricity. Put a generator, so the water's flowing through. It's turning this generator. There's your electricity. This is us, brothers. You talking about? This is us. The system is saying, no, we will give you electricity. No, they're not going to give you nothing. They're not going to give you nothing. You're going to pay for it. That's what you're going to do. The system that we need to be putting ourselves in, brothers, we need to be doing that right now. Period. This is not the time where you can say, you can get into Bitcoin and all that stuff, but a time is going to come when you need to get out. Okay, to each his own. I can't tell people what to do with their own money now. To each his own. But when it's all over said and done, whatever time that you may have, brothers and sisters, that's that time to say, well, you know what? This money is not my money. You may have worked for it, but when it's all over said and done, when the devil wants his stuff back, you got to give it up. When that time comes, brothers, when that time comes, when they say, we're drawing a line right here. Either you go be for this system, and this is what this system is about. You got hundreds of thousands of dollars in the bank, but if you're not part of this system, you can't get this money. If you're part of this system, all that money is yours. That's that same dumb stuff that the devil did to Yahushua. Showed him all of the kingdoms on the earth, and told him, I will give all of this to you if you do an act of worship to me. Brothers and sisters, the devil ain't nothing but a sideway pimp. He will get you all catered up and then come with a blow. And he comes to Yahushua and he goes, I just need for you to do an act of worship. That's all he wanted. That's all he wanted. And that same temptation that he brought to the Yahushua, it's going to come to us. And it's right there before our very faces right now. The beast system been here. It's that drawing of the line that we're waiting for. It's that drawing of the line. Once that is in place, and they said, you can get your money. You can get your money, but you got to do this here. You got to do this here. And that's, Sister Zenobia, this is the reason why I'm saying that. You just said it. The wealth of the wicked is laid up for the righteous. Brothers and sisters, you're going to be rich off the top. You're going to be rich. It don't make sense to be pimped by a devil who's going to be destroyed. Think about that now. That's, oh yeah. You on point, Sister Zenobia. I feel you on that, Sister Kathy. Mm-hmm. That's the thing. That's the thing, brothers. I mean, this is that time to really keep it on your mind. Keep it on your mind that you know you got to get out this system. You got to get out. And my thing is this, while the time is, let's just call it good. If you know for a fact you will come out the system, brothers and sisters, start putting yourself in position. Use your money for things that you know for a fact I can use outside of this system. I can use outside of the system. I'm going to just give you an example. You may say, you may be a person who like making wine. You can buy you a distiller. That's what you can do. Beer, same thing. Same thing. Processing, food processors, like the processing of dried food, like you dry tomatoes, dried mushrooms, and you got it into a powder. You got all of this stuff here. This is what you came up with. Brothers, you can't tell me you can't survive outside of the system, to which I know for a fact you can survive. Maybe some hoops and hurdles that you may have to go through, but trust and believe. I seen this one little show, and this dude, he went in his backyard, but he had this it was a way he wanted to find water, because he built him a house out in the country in the hills, but he wanted to find the water, and so he did something where he found water, and he started digging. Oh, he didn't start digging. He went and got a manual a manual, let's call it a well digger. And this thing kept on, you had to put these rods down, and it keep on, and its weight kept on pushing it, hitting it down into the earth. Then he put another pipe to it. He put another pipe, then he put another, and then he hit water. Came up muddy first. And so he kept on filling the buckets till eventually the water was clean. But all he had to do, and then with us, I'm gonna say us, we can do the same thing. Brother, you'd be surprised of the system that he had. It was a manual system, no electricity. It was a manual system, but he got it done. But once you get done, you pipe that water, because he put one of those gigantic faucet thing where you had to pump the water, and that's how the water came up. But brothers, my thing is this: we can do the same thing. But the devil he's going to appeal to the flesh. He's going to appeal to the flesh. You don't want to go through all that. The devil, he don't want you to know. And he's going to appeal. You can just walk in go into the kitchen, turn the water on. But trust and believe, brothers. For you brothers and sisters that lives in a very big city, that water is, how can I put this? I went into the system in Chicago. Yeah, okay. That water came from the sewer, and they put bleach in that. Recycled water. It ain't no telling what you drinking. I tell you, brothers, the things that we can do, all it takes is a thought, brothers. All it takes is a thought. Truthfully, I think the Most High is moving people in different directions. Like you have all those brothers and sisters in, I think that was in Atlanta, where they bought so many acres of land. All of these things that you seeing in a system, lights, gas, water. You know what? Lights, gas, water. How you gonna cook? Firewood. If not firewood, if you got electricity going in there, boom, there you go. There you go. Electric stove. Or you may use solar. There are so many different ways, brothers, that we can do things. But that line, that red line, that's going to be the one, brothers. It's going to happen. Oh, you got this particular disease? Oh, brothers, I'm telling you, this is going to be the devil's finest hour of the flesh. It's going to be the finest hour for his flesh and the appealing of the flesh. Oh, you got a disease? Oh, yeah, you need to come on our side. We got medication for that. You like living? Hey, you can have this medicine. I'm telling you, brothers, this is going to be that time where the devil is going to, he's going to explode on that flesh. That's what he's going to do. Everything, you will have everything you need on the Most High side. Everything. You talking about you got a problem with this here? Oh yeah, the Most High already. He had that here on the planet Earth with all the creation. It has always been here. You can use this for that, and it will heal you, not just treat you. The world will treat you. You right, Sister Kathy. That's what we need. That's what we need. Now, TV make it seems like, well, the TV go put drama in it anyway. But when you got brothers and sisters, when you have brothers and sisters that have a mindset, and I mean, and you say for your community, I'm talking to you brothers that may have, form your community. We need water. We got to dig for water. All right. You survey the land out. All right. We found water up on that hill. That's good. Now, how can we drill down, get the water? And the good thing about it is it's above you, because now, you pump it up and it comes down. Now, that's the force. That water is coming down with the force. Put you some blaze on it and draw some electricity off of it while it's still coming down, and then let it go through your filtration system. Your filtration system, brothers, is what? Cold. Burnt, cold. Let that water drip through it. What do you think Jack Daniel do when they making their whiskey? They let that drip through coals. Burnt coals. That's how they get it filtered. Brothers, I'm telling you, we are masterminded at things that we haven't done yet. All we got to do is think it. And so now you got all this water that's coming down, and then your community, you have the houses, they have electricity to do whatever they need to do. I would say for the vast majority of brothers and sisters, they gonna be having their own garden. Some may be good at growing tomatoes over here, the other one not so good. All right, then that's when you can trade. You have your brothers and sisters coming up with material. What was it? What was that material called? Flaxseed. The flaxseed plant. I forgot the name of the. It's a flaxseed. Yes, it's a material, but they get the oil from it. They get flaxseed oil from this plant. But it's also made into a material, linen. Brothers, we're not too far. Not far at all. Not far off. Now in Africa, their sewing machine, for the vast majority of them, they do not get the one that's powered. They get the one that's manually. So they get one with a left foot. The left foot is spinning the wheel to turn the needle. I'm not turning, but have the needle rotating up and down. Those are the ones that they use because the electricity go out so much. So I mean, if you got a business and the electricity is off for like a week, you broke for like a week. But it's this wilderness, this separation, brothers. It's going to be a necessity, and the choices that we make is the ones that's going to those are the ones that's going to determine your living situation going forth. Now you can step back into a system. You didn't step back into death. That's all you did. That's what that's what individuals are going to do. They will literally step into a death-defying system. Now, mind you, now the system is going to shine. It's going to shine and it's going to be looking good and things until you get behind that door. You get behind that door because now that system need a slave base. That system need a slave base. And the world is so cluttered with distractions. The world is about to get hemmed up on its own. That's what's about to happen. It's about to get hemmed up on its own. A lot of things our grandparents was doing, brothers. Those are some of the things we need to be knowing right now. We're rising not to fall backwards. And when I say fall backwards, brothers, it's because you may find yourself living in a small community where things are pretty much, let's say, basic. It's only basic for a moment. Who was that? Zenobia said it. The riches that the world has come in contact with is for you. It's for you. All you got to do is think. All you got to do is think ahead, not think back. Not thinking back. Think ahead. Because you're going to get it anyway. You're going to get it. And at the same time, let's just say hypothetically speaking that you may be a person who may sickle cell. And you choosing the Most High. The Most High, he has a plant there already for people that suffer with that disease. The knowledge is out there, brothers. It's out there already. They don't want to push it out there, but the media has opened up a whole lot of ways. It's out there. This choice that we're about to make, brothers, do not look at that. Do not look at it as doom and gloom. The Most High has nothing to do with doom and gloom. Now, on the other hand, the devil, he's going to shine as if there's no doom and no gloom to his movement. And like, who is that? Brother Earl? Brother Earl said this. The devil is going to hand people over in religion to the beast system. And I can see that. I can see it. I can literally see the churches doing just that. It's like Jehovah's Witnesses always talked about a new system of things, but they painted it as God's kingdom. That's what they did. And religion across the board does the same thing. You got individuals out here, they thinking they are very devout. But one day the Most High, he's going to put that shout out. He's going to put that shout out, and religion's door is going to be shut. We, brothers, the devil is about to draw his line in the dirt. He's about to draw a line in the dirt. We can sit up here and say, "Oh, my back hurt. It's a nice thing to go to the drugstore and get pain medicine." Or, brothers and sisters, what do you think What do you think the tree aspen, the aspen tree is from? That bark? What do you think they get that from? What do you think the aspirin is made out of? It's here. It is absolutely here on this planet. The world kept everything in the dark. The Most High is letting us know right now, the devil is about to make a move. That's one thing he's about to do. He's about to make a move. Choose wisely. I got all of this stuff set up for you. I just need for you to be faithful to me. That's all the Most High is asking. Turmeric? Oh yeah, turmeric, and it's a lot of stuff out there, brothers. It's a lot of stuff. But then you know what? Now, Sister Cynthia, on the turmeric and the rest of these herbs and things, the only reason I don't like getting it out of the grocery store, these people are so underhanded. It is ridiculous. They will add fillers to that. They want to keep them, you know, if they can stretch out the turmeric and give you about 25% of turmeric and the rest of it is fillers, oh, that's some low down dirty stuff. Because see, it's the fillers that you don't want. If you go get turmeric, boom, give me turmeric. But the world is greedy. The world is a lie. They go put turmeric on it. And now, truthfully, it is. They just not telling you the percentage of it. They put turmeric on that, boom. And we look at the color, boom, we buy it. Hey, but let's not get it twisted. The dyes they got out there will make you think it's turmeric or make you think it's this or that. This is the reason I say, brothers, nah, you get into it. Hey, they're going to know that, you know, they're getting the real deal. This is the system in which we live in. Now, the beast system, when it comes to medicine, still is feeding off of what? The Most High's creation. The beast system is still feeding off of the Most High's creation. If they go do medicines, trust and believe that medicine is going to have something that came off of this planet. Yep. The beast system still relies upon who? Its creator. So why in the world would you go through a third party when you can go directly? That's another thing, brothers. The beast system, I don't care how digital they call itself, it still comes from the earth. That digital system needs minerals that comes from majority of Africa. You know what, Sister Kathy? See, this is what I'm talking about. See, there's a brother talking about growing your own turmeric. Brothers and sisters, you can grow that stuff, break it down, process it. If there's a machine that dries it up and chops it up, I mean, brothers, invest into it. And then you get on there, as long as we can say this system is open, all right, fine. You get up there and you start putting your bottles together and you start selling it to the brothers and sisters while you still planning your escape, your fleeing, however you want to do it with the funds that you need to get out of a system. You gotta pay to get out of a system. I'm telling you, brothers. I was looking at a dryer, a dehydrator. That's what it was called. And I was looking more so a commercial because I was like, well, you know what? My thing is this. Instead of letting tomatoes grow riding, dry them out. Have a bag of dried tomatoes. And this Nigerian sister, that's what she do. She dries them out. And then when she wants tomato soup, she go in there and get a boil of hot water. She put bell pepper, onion, and everything. I'm talking about powdered. And then she come with tomato powder, blends it up, boom. And man, I mean, when she get finished with it, it's a soup. And she put crackers in it and everything. Brothers and sisters, we're not going to be left behind. We're not. Matter of fact, you stepping forward. When it's all over said and done, that's all we did is step forward. It's a mindset. It is absolutely a mindset. You're talking about leaving a system that was got us all buttered up to everything. We got indoor plumbing and things of that nature, brother. I mean, it is what it is. And you have to deal with everything, truthfully, brothers and sisters, is a pro when it comes to the Most High side. Now, there are going to be some things that's going to be manual. There's going to be things that's going to be manual. I'm gonna tell you one thing that's going to be manual. And I know some of you brothers and sisters do not like hearing this. That's awful. I got you on that one, sister. But you know, I mean, it's a good thing to get into because, I mean, Sister Melody, just think about a lot of the fruits and vegetables we let go bad. When in essence, I mean, throw them in the thing and let it dry on out. And even when it comes to mushrooms, let them dry on out, put them in a blender and, you know, a real dried blender and let it powder, you know, and chop them up into powder. I mean, that's just my suggestion. And then put them in a, what do you call it? One of those airtight sealers and put it in there. I mean, put it up. All you had to do then come back, make you a soup, put you some carrots or whatever into it. You got everything. I mean, it's you know, back in the days, our grandparents, they would, you know, can things in glasses and things of that now. Ball jars, yep. Yeah. I remember my grandma, that's all she did. Had a big old pot of soup. I mean, I ain't gonna say soup, tomatoes. But she would just, and then she would go in there, you know, take those like masonry jars. And she'll put this stuff in the jars and put the cap on it, and she'll put it in the storage room. Brothers, when it's all over said and done, that's what you're going back to. That's what we're going back to. It's not to saying that we're not going to advance. I'm not saying that. It ain't like we're going to be stuck either. But that's what we're going back to. Now, I'm going to say something, brothers and sisters. I know y'all don't want to hear this. I'm telling you right now. Oh, you don't want to deal with this. I know you don't. The human waste. Somebody, I mean, I ain't gonna say somebody, everybody got to deal with that. You got to deal with it. I mean, what are you gonna do? Like the Most High told us. He said, no. For that, he said, dig a hole and you bury the waste. Cover it up. That's what he said. Now, but this here, now if you're in the community, that you got to have a system set up. And the system needs to be set up in a way that human waste will still serve as a fertilizer for some trees, or whatever the situation may be. Because when it's all over said and done, that's all it's going to be. It's going to fertilize right back into dirt. That's the way the Most High created it. I'm not gonna say no, sister. You gonna, I mean, you can call it a toilet, and things, because one, you're gonna have to set up a system for that. Period. Whether you're gonna bury it or whether you're going to burn it, either or. But it needs to be a system that is a community or whatever. If you're in a community, you got it set up where, alrighty, it flows down here, but it's always burning. It's always burning. A septic system. There you go, Brother Dave. That's what I'm talking about. You're going to have that system. You're going to have to. Sister Cynthia, that's what I'm talking about. It's going to serve as a cycle of life, period, when it's all over said and done. That's what it's going to do. And you go have to have it. There's no getting around that. I mean, now I did see they were showing this the brothers and sisters in Africa, and they was they was remote. They was remote. They were so remote you didn't see trees. So these Gentiles went there and showed them, hey, you need trees around here. And so they started planting trees. But when they planted the trees, brothers, now pay attention to this is what they did. And these was not fruit trees. It was just trees. So when the natives of the village, so what they did, they built a restroom. That's what they did. But the way the system was set up, all the waste flowed down below ground underneath the trees. And the trees, they kept growing, they kept growing, they kept growing. Sister Cynthia, that's the cycle of life. That's what I'm talking about. And so what had happened, they started doing it that way. And those, and so it was like a year later, man, they got so many trees around that village. It's not even funny, brother. And it's not, I'm telling you, it is like unbelievable. But it served. I mean, yeah, you got to dig a deep hole. Now, Sister Melody, I'm gonna tell you this. See, now, one thing about waste, because I used to work for AT&T, and I had to go in the manhole. And don't get me wrong, this is not a manhole for a sewer, but due to the fact that the cities don't keep their sewer system intact, that stuff leak over. Majority of manholes I had to go into, no, it was sewer down and below. So, I mean, but now it ain't like I'm walking in it now. Ain't nobody trying to walk in, but I tell you, you had to purge it. We had to put a hole, we had to put a hose of air. We had to push air down there to bring out the gas. Because you go down there without doing that, you dead. You go fall asleep. Don't underestimate the human waste now when it start piling up. That's a gas. And brothers, it's flammable. It is absolutely flammable. Now, what Sister Melody was here talking, you dig it deep. If you dig it deep, and you got that, and let's say, for instance, you just want to use that gas, brothers. I mean, like I said, it's a gas, and you formulate it where you can cook with it. More power to you. But it is that. You're right, Brother Dave. That's what it is. Whoo, Sister Zenobia. I don't know about that one because when he cracked that pipe and all that stuff flowed out. Oh, but hey, he was on a mission. He and you know what, Sister Zenobia, he was on a mission, and he said, I got to go through this here to get where I'm getting. And he went through it. He went through all of that waste just to get out of that prison. That's what he did. If anybody has seen that movie, Shawshank Redemption, shoes. He knew that was a sewer line. It was raw sewage. But he cracked it open, hopped in it, and crawled through it. He crawled through it. Whew. But like I was saying, brothers, you're right, Sister Cynthia. This is not that time to be cute. Because when it's all over said and done, brothers and sisters, all the makeup, the eyelashes, and all of that stuff, it's going to fade. I'm not saying you can't put that stuff on, but it's going to fade. Because now you're going to see, hey, this is what it takes to live. It's going to, this is how you're going to live. You can, ain't no more, there will be no more time taking you a selfie. Come on now. You will be cute by nature. It don't take and you what? It don't take a black woman a whole lot of makeup to put on. She got the gift already. She has the gift already. I tell you, brothers. You know what? But this is Satan's system. So, you know, the devil is going to do what he's going to do. Like I said, brothers, hey, you go into the scriptures, and the scriptures describe Satan as he was one of the most beautiful angels. And he's still taking that, he's taking that down to his grave. Well, he ain't gonna even have a grave, but he's riding it. Beauty is what he's about. Whoo, brothers, this is that time where you start, you know, just have it in your mind. Hey, I'm going to survive. If you got that, you have that mindset of what you're going to do, because now you're saying this is what you're going to leave or give up. Because trust and believe, when you people that are that's going to be driven by their flesh, who, like the scripture says, brothers, is this: you're going to reap corruption by your flesh. That's what the scripture says. The Most High is calling us back, brothers. He's calling us back. He wants us to really take heed of what we're seeing now, and what we're about to step into. He's letting us know you're going to make a choice. The devil is going to draw he's going to draw the line, his red line. He's going to. And these are the things we need to be having these conversations, brothers, because when it's all over said and done, it ain't the fact that we just come together, buying land and all that stuff. No, that land got to be put in place. I mean, it has to be, things got to be put in place. We just can't go there and just lay down on the grass every day. What? I hate mosquitoes. Hate them with a passion. It's not knocking down some wood and building a shed or something. But this is where the Most High, I mean, when he's calling his people, this is not about who gonna be able to have some digital money in the wilderness. This is not that. You're not going to take what's Satan's and thinking you're going to bring it to the wilderness. The Most High is not going to share his glory with no one. This is the rebuilding of Zion. If we got to step into the wilderness, so be it. Just be obedient about being in the wilderness. We seen what our forefathers got into. We know exactly how we need to walk. And then at the same time, we came out of Babylon. We know how to live. You got two things, brother. You have two worlds. You had the world. You had the experience living in Babylon, and you got history, a book of, hey, this is how you proceed through the wilderness. Don't do this here. Don't do this here. You have a whole lot of stuff in, brother. That's a lot of stuff. The Most High show you how to. He tells us how to make this perfume or whatever. It's in the Bible. All we have to do is follow the recipe. You know what? One of the many reasons we need is brothers and sisters in Africa that live in nature day to day. Let me tell you something, brothers and sisters. They will be the go-to people. They're going to be the go-to people. But you know, the thing about it is, don't get me wrong, it's not dying as fast, but it is dying. It is. Because a lot of the kids, they're being lured away from the trades. You know, they're going to the cities. They want to do this here. They want to do this there, do that. Everything is about the media. That's the system. But don't get me wrong, it's still some that's there. They're still living off the land. They do not experience food shortage. They do not. Walk down the street and get them a mango. Walking down the street, mangoes hanging off the trees. Walking down the street, you got a banana just plopped over. Some people just get it, take a machete, boom, grab the whole branch. The plantains, they call it what do they call it when they cook it? What do they call it? Man, I knew it. But they boil it, they cut it up, and it's like a potato. It's somewhat like a potato because, you know, some of the plantain, it kind of creams up a little bit, but yet you still have the big portion of it. But it's very starchy though. It's very starchy. But this is what I'm saying, brothers. I mean, this is the reason why we do not need to fear. The Most High is allowing you to see what's growing there. It's stuff that's still growing. Now here, that's a different story. It's a different story. You just can't walk down the street and or somebody feel and just start picking stuff. We're going to make a choice, brothers. We're going to have to make a choice. And no ifs, ands, and no buts. But with that choice, my thing is this is just my encouragement. Put yourself in a situation that's going to be opposite of this system. Think about it. There's going to be a system that's going to be opposite of the devil. Because all of the stuff that the devil has, brothers and sisters, he been orchestrating that from the days of Enoch. Think about that for a moment. He's been orchestrating this since the days of Enoch. And you know what? I'm going to say this also, brothers. Brothers and sisters, they say that what we putting together is for the next generation. I do not believe that. I'm going to give you a good reason why I don't believe it. One, we are the generation of people, one, who's seen the curses. When I say curses, I'm talking about the 90s, truthfully. When things started going downhill, the late 80s all the way through the 90s. We seen how we curse one another. And those curses was, yeah. But then at the same time now, we was that generation who did all that dumb stuff. And then the Most High turned around and woke us up. He woke us up. You didn't see no little kids being woken up. He woke up mature people. That's what he did. And if you in the age range from, I'm going to say 40 to up in you're up in your 60s, you woke, that's the Most High's doing. That's that generation. And this is not, this is the reason, because your kids are grown. 9 times out of 10, your kids are grown. You're talking to your kids now about this awakening. You know, Sister Zenobia, I ran up on a brother, he was 77. I was just shocked. Him and his wife woke up. I was working with this brother, and he said, "Nah, bro, I know what you're saying. But me and my wife, we left religion." I was blown that man was 77 years old. And he woke up. He said, "I know we the people." He said, I read the book of Deuteronomy, man. It just blew me away. He said, he said this, Sister Zenobia. He said, "Man, while I'm reading this book, I'm just seeing my people go through these things." He said, "As I'm playing the movie, I'm playing those scriptures in my head." He was absolutely just blown away. He said, but it started with his wife. She started questioning churches. When she started questioning churches, she was talking, he started to think. See, but this is what I'm saying, Sister Cynthia. The Most High woke up, he woke us up. People, I would say, this awakening, and it's just me now, it's ain't nothing hard, concrete. But for the vast majority of people that I talk with, majority of them said they woke up roughly around C19. C19. That's a mature group of people. Yahushua didn't get back. He didn't dedicate his life to the Most High by baptism by what? He was 30 years old. He was mature. This is, granted, for us to tell our kids and the grandkids and things of that nature, yes. But this awakening started with mature people. The Most High knows exactly what he was doing, because he already prophesied about the kids, what these kids will be doing in the last days. Disobedient, unnatural, not having any type. I mean, the scriptures that went down the line when it came to the kids in the last days. So this is the reason why I said, no, this is for us. We're going to witness these things. We're going to witness. Now, I'm not saying that your kids are going to be destroyed either. Now, I'm not saying that. But this awakening, this ending of a system was all written and put in place by the Most High for us to witness. It's going to take mature people. It's going to take mature people, especially when this beast system flips. When it flips, oh yeah, it's going to take you mature people, you mature brothers, you brothers and sisters on that front line to speak up and let others know. No, this is that time that you need to make this decision based on absolute wisdom. It's going to take that mature group of people. The Most High knows exactly what to do. He had his own son out here telling people the truth. Yahushua was 30 years old. 30. And they could stay at 30, you consider mature. And the Most High woke us up at that particular time. Come on now. He knows exactly what he's doing. You stand on that front line, all mature people. Now, I'm not saying that there's no 20 and 30-year-old out there. I'm not saying that. I'm quite sure it is. But when that hammer of this system comes down, it's going to come down, brothers. It's going to come down. And it's going to need these mature people to lead them in the right direction. This is the reason why you're on that front line. This is the reason why you are on that front line. Oh yes, Sisters Zenobia, these young people, they love themselves. They love them. They love them some them. But brothers, this rising and being in a time of dangerous times, but we don't fear it. We know exactly what this beast system is about. What it's going to be about. What it's about and what it's about to be about. They already laying it out there. And everybody keep on talking about digital ID. Oh yeah, they marinating the air with it. They just putting it out there, brothers. That's that little light coating. That's all. So eventually, that light coat is going to be heavy. Sister, I'm telling you, Sister Melody, it's roughly 17. I think I was like 20. Let me see. Hold on. My sister, 2015. Yeah, you know what, sister? You know what? I was saying the same thing because I'm laying it out to around when my oldest sister, she died. Yeah. And it seemed like that, death is on the rise too. I mean, like he hopped on this horse and just started, he's on the road. All of this is supposed to take place, brothers, because eventually, the Most High, he's allowing Satan to do what he's doing. He's allowing a separation, and then the devil, oh yes, he's going to put that separation out there. That separation is going to be put out there, and the Most High is allowing him to do it. Because what? We're supposed to be separated. We're supposed to be set apart off the top. Now he's going to, If your people want to stay with me, they can stay with me. All right? That's the whole purpose of the Most High warning us about this system, this beast system. You choose it, you get yourself hemmed up. He's allowing him to do this. He allowed us to be in his system. He allowed the devil to, I ain't gonna necessarily say cater, but he allowed us to get accustomed to some things in his system. And the Most High is looking for us to have that faith in him. Coming out of a system that you may be accustomed to. This is that awakening. This is that maturity of people. And you think this is we turning this over to a younger generation? Granted, we teach our kids and our grandkids and everything. Yeah, but no, it's for you. It's for this generation. Did not Yahushua also say that those that be living in the time of the end will not even taste death? Come on now. Shabbat Shalom, Sister Claudette. Wait a minute. Is this Yah Saint? I think it is. Could be wrong. But I tell you, brothers, this is what this is about. We're about to make a choice. And brothers and sisters, let it be that faithful one. We seen them. Yeah. All righty. Shalom, Yah Saint. We seen it. We see the system. We dealt with the system. The Most High is pleading. When that time comes, step out. Step out. When you step out, you walking on water, brothers. When you step out of the system, you walking on water because you trust in the Most High. You know what you done in his system. You know what you done built. You know what you invented. You know what our forefathers invented in Satan's system. And with all of the inventions in Satan's system, brothers and sisters, you got to give things back to the devil. That's the system. He owns it. And if he owns it, why are you going, He manipulated it. But the Most High gave us that wisdom. You think He's going to take the wisdom from you? We still got it, brothers. We still have everything that we need. Mind, we have the Most High. And that's the time of healing. There will be a time of healing. The rebuilding of Zion, the coming together of a nation that's been dispersed all over this planet. That's who we are. You thinking that, brothers, please. No, that group of people that the Most High is concentrating on are mature people. Mature people. That's who they are. And this is the promise He said for however many the Most High deemed it to not taste death. During this time of the end, during this awakening, the awakening equals end time. We woke up, the world went into the last days. If you really want to see, that's when the last days started, is when we started to wake up. That's the speeding of time. Boom, we woke up. All of that is up under that awakening. This awakening is a massive blast to the world. It is a massive blast to the world. Now, we all in churches talked about the beast system, but now the beast system got real when we woke up. Did it not? Did we not truthfully understand more so with this awakening? Sister Zenobia, please. We woke up, brothers, and we understood, oh, all right, this is a system we in. This is a beast system, but the separation of that system, it has not taken place, but it's out there. It's on the table. Put it on the docket. It's on the docket. They're looking for it to come up. What was this? What is this place in? Was it New Zealand, where they call themselves trying to build 3 major churches for the world? I think it's New Zealand. I could be wrong, but they call this a building the main 3 churches. This world is getting beside itself, but this is Satan's system. This is Satan's system. I'm telling you, brothers, mark my words. We're going to have a system all by ourselves without the help of any system. This is Israel. This is the Most High's kingdom. This is His system. We will not be part of their system. We will not be dibbling and dabbling in His system. Those days are going to stop. It's going to stop. And it's the ones that I would say, no, I ain't gonna say that. Well, we're going to make a decision. We're going to make a decision. It needs to be a loyal, a faithful decision. This system, brothers, you got some people out there already, brothers. You got brothers and sisters. I mean, you got people out there that's not brothers and sisters. You got people who don't want no parts of this world. I mean, they do not want a part of it. They have their own little satellite just to keep up with what's going on in the news. But communicating with someone, no, they don't do that. We're going to be a set-apart nation. That's who we are. And brothers and sisters, that's right at the doorstep. It's right at the doorstep. This is who we are getting ourselves set up for. from digging holes, for waste, to building your own home, to growing your own food, and at the same time following the direction of the Most High. And trust and believe, yes, your community is going to grow rapidly. The Most High said it. I'm going to increase their population. Come on now. This is what the Most High said. Let's just say you start off small. The Most High said his people is going to grow. Numerous. Ideas, brothers, this is not like saying, I got this idea. I better not share it with nobody because I don't want nobody else to get rich. Brothers, ain't nobody trying to deal with that dumb stuff. That's the system of Satan. It's always, that's the crab barrel. When it's all over said and done, that's the crab barrel. The nations are going to come to us for help, period. That system will come for help. That's off the top. The Most High is going to take his people out. He's going to take his people out. When you take them out, what happens then, brothers? Education goes with it. Education goes with it. Talent goes with it. The world is about to be naked, butt naked. But you're going to have some individuals, they're going to be looking at the glitter, the shiny things of it, and they're going to get fooled. They're going to be deceived. Well, some may be deceived. Some going to walk in head first. That's what some going to do. Oh, yes, afraid. I tell you, Brother Dave, we're the people. We're the ones that the Most High wanted to get. He wanted us to grab his attention. We got it. We clamped down on it. Now we understand the next movement. We know exactly what's about to happen. It ain't like they go fool us. They putting it out there. They letting it down. The devil is letting it be known who he is. That's what he's doing. But brothers, we may be accustomed to the system. In all of our captivity of our forefathers, we go in and out of captivity. Eventually, you get out of captivity, then our forefathers, they went back in because they started worshiping other gods. Brothers and sisters, this is the last one. Ain't no such thing as worshiping other gods. You go get dealt with right then and there. That's biblical. This is it. This is the rebuilding of Zion. We can enjoy it, or we can sit up here and keep on complaining against it and trust and believe you go get dealt with. This is a cleansing moment. It is a cleansing moment. It's time for us to straighten it out, make whatever we need to patch up with the Most High, we need to go ahead and patch it up. That's what we need to do off the top. Because when that time comes, and it's soon. All of this stuff that's happening in Africa, brother, it would appear, hey, we ain't got nowhere to go. Man, please. You got somewhere to go. And it's going to be opened up. It's going to be opened up. The rest of this stuff that they're talking about, they can kick rocks with it. They said all the foreign Europeans are buying up Caribbean islands and everything. I don't care. Okay. All the colonizers went over to Africa and they own a lot of Africa. This is what you believe? Because what they think they own, they don't. That's what they put up there. Most High knows exactly what they done. They went over there and colonized some things. That's the most that they did. But now we are witnessing them, you witnessing brothers and sisters over there kicking Europeans out. They're over there ducking and dodging bullets to stay alive because they know how those people get down. But these people, these brothers and sisters lately are being very difficult to take out now. Why is that? Because now there's a measure of protection that the Most High has upon them. Because they're doing not just their will, they're doing the Most High's will. The Most High is clearing up the road to make the way. That's what he's doing. That's exactly what he's doing. Clearing up the road. And the world wants to paint this picture out. What did that dude say? Africa is a asshole. Niggerless niggas. I tell you the truth, it's a trip. But yet and still, they want to go in there and walk about as if they got everything on lock. And they don't. They know they don't have it on lock. They'll own nothing and be and not be happy. But this is what they got themselves geared up. They're going to come to you. They're going to come to you, Israel. The world, this beast system is going to want you. It's going to need you. It's not going to survive. It's not going to thrive. That's one thing the beast system is not going to do. This is a time, brothers, the system of Satan is not going to thrive. It's going to put off a pretense as if they got it going on. Because eventually that beast is going to do one thing. That beast is going to do one thing and one thing only. It's going to be a beast. It's going to continue to be a beast. It's going to lay that hammer down. You want to feed into your flesh? What does Satan do? What? Tim? You like Tyrone? Go ahead on with it. Let that beast system ride that way, brothers. So eventually, the human race will cease to exist. That's the beast system. I tell you, who the system, I tell you, I just don't want us to get caught up, brothers. I do not want us to get caught up. When we see that, when that time comes, that's gonna be the most serious time of all of our lives. We're this generation of people that the Most High wanted to wake up. He knew what we were going to do, and we're doing it in all different areas. We're doing it in all different areas. But this is the reason why we got to go into the wilderness to be chastised, to be corrected. For those that that would like to take the correction, all right, you got life. The ones that don't want to take that correction, you will get sifted or weeded out. That's what's going to happen. Brothers and sisters, in closing, I'm gonna play this song. Listen, read the words to it, because you be the Most High is calling us back. He is calling us back because he sees what's about to happen. He's letting us know this is a warning. You're seeing everybody talking about these things, brother, but this is the one thing we want to. The beast system. Everything else is a distraction. This is the most biblical current thing that we know for a fact is a major topic or major shifting. Once that happens, oh yeah, you gotta start making some decisions. Got to make some decisions. On that note, brother, let me play this. In closing, let me play this song here, brothers. And you brothers and sisters, be safe out there. Keep your head on a swivel. Keep your ears alert. Keep your ears alert. When you start seeing this system, keep on talking about digital ID, beast system. Keep on, because eventually, this system is going to push that situation out there to the world. And we can't be right here talking about why did Israel do this here back in the days and so on and so on. Why did Adam and Eve do this? Because brothers and sisters, there's one major decision we're about to make. And that is where we're going to choose what system you want to be in. And on that, let me pull this one up.
Must be keeping my house. I'm calling my people back to the groove of righteousness. Come out. He said, my love ain't gone, but I must chasten. Cleanse the gold from the fake foundation. I gave you truth, but your love lies. Now thunder's rolling in the sky. Rolling thunder in the sky. Turn back the groove, doze my rhythm of truth. Repentance gotta be, let it move you too. Before I shake the nations, I'm calling you inside. Set up our rhythm where my spirit resides. Turn back the groove. Come on back. Turn back the groove. Turn back down, yeah. Turn back the groove. Turn back the groove. Don't lose my rhythm of truth. Repentance gotta be, let it move you too. Before I shake the nation, I'm calling you inside. Set apart rhythm where my spirit resides. Turn back the groove before he moves, yeah. Judah, your heartbeat was once my drum. Now Babylon, I'm playing what you become. I blessed your hands, your sound, your soul. But sin remixed what was once pure gold. He said, come back home. Come back home. Remember Zion, your ancient song. The covenant beat that made you strong. The set apart sound ain't for fame or show. It's mercy and stereo. Turn back the groove. Come back. Turn back the groove. Yeah. Come back. Turn back the groove. Turn back the groove. Come dance into truth. He's knocking on hearts, not just a booth. He shakes the nation. He's present inside. Set apart groove where the chosen reside. Yeah. Turn back the groove. 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 He's not angry just to destroy. He's jealous for his joy. This
are the rhythm of my heart. The world stole your sound, but I'm giving it back through repentance and love.